Alright guys, in the last episode we did the work pens. Now we're gonna do the sword halls of Guldur. Let me make this tier 2 for the quests. And let's roll.
The sword hall of Dol Guldur, in the central training hall of the enemy's minions, overseen by 3 terrible champions of the Dark Lord.
Alright, so this is basically like a gladiator arena. 3 champions are going to come out and fight you. At tier 2, there are some ads as well for these quests. Unfortunately, the challenge mode is to kill all bosses at once, but I can't do that unless I'm max level. So the challenge quest, and then there's also another quest. I forgot what it's called, but I can't do it until it's a higher level. So I'm going to be missing 2 quest series that I'll have to come back for later. First, you walk up to trigger this guy. These crazy urks watching us. I bid you welcome to Dol Guldur. You have done me a great service bringing yourselves here. Have you finally realized that none can withstand the Dark Lord? Or maybe the free peoples have gathered the courage to stand against all of my champions at once. Surely brave warriors such as yourselves do not fear a fair fight. And that's a reference to the challenge, fighting all of them at once. Cowards, you will fall one by one under the feet of my champions. Guess these things don't really matter. We're pretty over leveled here. I'm doing it on level, but obviously these guys are nice and juicy. Now I do want to say that you don't get these ads if you're doing it in tier 1, but I'd have to double check on that. The reason I went green there is that if you do a fellowship maneuver and go clockwise, then it produces a pretty powerful combination. So I was wondering if one of my other guys would catch on to it. Alright, so I collected 6 of the 6 strange ash, so I'm done with that. You will find your end soon enough. So here is the first boss. Oh my goodness, he hits hard. Let me put a few bleeds on him. Our captain can heal if he has to. Doing an impressive flourish here. Ideally, we wouldn't be fighting in the fire. But whatever. It's like there are a few ads coming in here. This guy is pegging me. Dang. I don't know what was hitting me. Let me see. I don't know what was hitting me. Something was blasting me for thousands of damage. Golly, these stuns. Let me do some healing gambits. This is going a little bit nastier than I thought. Use a power potion because my power is also getting a little bit sapped here. So many stuns. There you go. My goodness. And here we got the second boss. No break, huh? Hopefully we can get a fellowship maneuver. Could use some power. I'm a little too slow on my interrupts. I'll try harder though. Oh, and this is where we're going to be running into a little bit of issues. Golly, this is way harder than I was thinking. Golly. Oh, I'm about to die. Yep. Golly. Way harder than I thought. Too many ads. I don't know, our Guardian's being a little silly though. It's not really holding aggro very well. I guess I am asking him to hold aggro against a much higher level opponent. And looks like the final boss is coming out. This is not good. Might have to do this at level 65 instead. Oh, the stun. That nasty stun. That Guardian cannot hold aggro though. They must be traded for damage. At least I completed all these quests. Not some of those, though. Alright, so... I think it's on a timer. We can do this at level 65. Alright, so maybe we were doing the challenge mode. I don't know. That's what this guy is saying. I'll try it again. I'm pretty sure that was not the challenge though, because he called us cowards for not doing all three of them at once. I think in challenge mode there's like a torch or something back here that you light up. So he's giving his speech again. So he's saying that if you run up and you stand there, you get the challenge mode. But if you run and then come back, then you don't get the challenge. But I don't think that's how it is. I think the actual challenge mode, they all come out at once, like immediately. And I think otherwise it's on a timer. That, and we got this guy. Blocking everything. I'm a little bit laggy, so I'm missing some of my gambits. I'm pressing my buttons quicker than I should. So I think once the first boss comes out, a timer starts. With desolation. See, the next wave is already here. Pretty sure it's a timer. FPS as quickly as we can so we don't get overwhelmed like last time. Trying to take care of some of these ads. There we go. Then the next lady is here. Try to do as much damage as possible. Guardian is not doing too well as far as holding the aggro. Try to interrupt that. No, I failed. Use some AoEs. Oh my goodness. I'm not talking much, I'm just trying to pay attention and keep things moving. We are dead. Man. Crazy. This should be a lot easier than we're having a hard time with. Did better. We did better. Okay, so I'm gonna remake this tier 1 since we already got, you know, a lot of the other quests done. And then we'll try it again just for the one to kill the bosses. Alright, so we're tier 1 now. Looks like our guardian decided not to come. I think he got a little salty. Not gonna lie. That's alright. I sent him the invite, he didn't join. Should be able to do it tier 1 though. The only reason I did it tier 2 was to make sure we got all of the quests. So I still need to defeat J.R.R here. By the way, in the last episode, remember how I told you you had to make all the wargs eat the meat in order to complete the challenge? Well, apparently there's a separate quest to make sure they eat all the meat in the boss room. This quest let them hunger. I had it in my inventory, or my quest log, and I forgot about it. But whatever. I mean, I guess whenever I redo the warg pens, eventually, probably not this season, but when I come back to it to do all the challenges, way in the future once I'm max level, then I'll do that quest, or maybe sooner, we'll see. For now, I just want to keep going on with the playthrough. This is gonna be a lot easier tier 1. There's no ads. Bosses come out one at a time. They're a lot easier to fight. I can't imagine doing tier 2 on level if we were struggling this much to do it with over leveled characters. It's kind of crazy. You really have to have your stuff together in order to do it, it would seem. So you can see tier 1's a lot easier. No ads, just one boss, one at a time. Nice and easy. But then you don't get those quests that I did to collect the items. Thankfully, I was able to do them while we failed a couple of times in tier 2. That's the reason why I made a tier 2, so we could get those quests. That's how slow it is for me to interrupt. I'm gonna get a faster system. Alright. There should only be one boss left. Pretty sure for the challenge mode, you get all 3 bosses together. You get all 3 of them together, and then waves of ads come out intermittently. Alright, that was that. Alright, done with that. Thank my friend here. Alright, so that's that. It's a pretty quick instance if you do it right. I think it's going to be a ton of fun once I'm max level to come back to this and try to tackle that challenge mode. Definitely we were struggling with it, but it should be pretty fun next time around. At least I got all the quests that I needed out of there. Let me see. Yeah, I got that. We're good. So next up, we are going to go to the dungeons in the next episode, the Dungeons of Guldur. This is another pretty interesting one that has some difficult mechanics to work through. Should be pretty exciting though. Alright, so in the next episode, we'll head to the Dungeons of Guldur, so see you then.